November 28th, Pitt Stadium in Pittsburgh. Gusty winds and biting cold greet the Browns in today's rematch with their turnpike rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pitt Stadium will be the final stop and step on their one-at-a-time-to-glory season. A victory today will clinch at least a tie for the Eastern Division title. If St. Louis and New York also, but then only this game matters. The frigid weather contributes to checkmating both ball clubs in the first half until midway through the second quarter. Cleveland's heralded jet set takes charge.
Lambert to kick, standing about 5 yards deep in the end zone. Kelly and Roberts back in double safety between the Browns' 40 and 45. There's the snap and the kick. Good kick. Kelly's under it. Got it on his 44. Left sidelines, 50. 45 of the Steelers. He's to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, to the 2. A touchdown for the Browns.
Kelly's great return provides the only score as the Browns return to their dressing room, protecting a 7-0 lead. The halftime news from the scoreboard is good. Chicago is manhandling the Giants. The Eagles have gone ahead of the Cardinals. This then can be the last one needed. This then is the time to execute as never before. And how they executed. And how they won.
Here's Cleveland out of the huddle. Walt Roberts will be the flanker to the left. Ernie Green's back in the lineup. Collins out 7 at right end. Handoff, Jim Brown, left end. 20, 25, gets away to the 30, 35 to the 40, to the 45. He's gone. 40, 30, 20, down to 15. Button behind and pulled down on the 11.
And 4 plays later, Browns lead 14-0 when
Jim Brown, right tackle, fights the 2-1, and he's in for the touchdown.
These were truly world champions in action, unsinkable on the ground.
Handoff to Jim Brown, turning left end at the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, 8, touchdown for Jim Brown.
And unstoppable through the air.
Dino back to throw. Fires deep. Johnny Brewer's got it, a touchdown for the Browns.
Only one thing could stop the Browns in this second half, the clock. As on the final play.
We'll give the Scales at right tackle over the 20 to the 24-yard line. The first down, and there's the gun. The ball game is over.
The final score, the Browns 42, the Steelers 21. It's Cleveland's 9th win in 11 games. 1 hour later, the scoreboard news flashes St. Louis and New York defeats. The defending world's champs have successfully defended their conference crown. When you begin to evaluate the Cleveland Browns' 1965 season, your first temptation is to point to one play or one game or one man and say this is why the Browns retained their crown. However, this is impossible. Their continued success was the result of many factors, starting with team desire and determination, the ability to capitalize on the big break, the ability to avoid making the big mistake. It was a season built around a Jim Brown fantastic run, a Gary Collins clutch catch, a Frank Ryan strategic call, a block by Ernie Green, a second effort downfield by Dick Shafrath, a Vince Costello interception, a Larry Benz last-ditch tackle, a savvy old pro Dick Modzelewski anchoring the defensive line, a Paul Wiggin Bill Glass rush, a Sidney Williams fumble recovery, a Stan Zurich tackle on a kickoff. It was the front office, the coaching staff, but most of all, it was everyone's uncompromising belief in a basic plan formulated last July in the Browns' Hiram, Ohio training camp.
We must play one game at a time, for only that game has real importance to us. We must prepare, execute, and win that one game. It's the only way.
And come to think of it, that's all anyone could ask of the 1965 Cleveland Browns.